They're always on that thing. For many grandparents, the sight of their grandchild scrolling endlessly on a glowing phone screen is both bewildering and a little heartbreaking. Meanwhile, that same child might shrug and say, "It's just how I relax." Ew, 2 generations, 1 screen, and a world of tension in between. Why does this little rectangle cause so much misunderstanding? Let's start by exploring the psychology behind this common worry. When grandparents see kids glued to their phones, their concern runs deeper than simple annoyance. For many, it's a quiet kind of anxiety, a feeling of being left out or replaced. They grew up in a world where connection meant something tangible. Eye contact, handwritten letters, lingering conversations over shared meals. To them, technology can look and feel like a barrier, a wall that shuts them out from the people they love most. But to kids, that same technology is something completely different. For them, phones are a lifeline, a way to stay connected, to relax, to express themselves. When a grandparent asks, "Why don't you talk to me?" a grandchild might silently wonder, why don't they get that this is normal now? The heartbreak here isn't just about missing words. It's about missing each other's worlds. Psychology shows us that connection is defined differently by every generation. For many grandparents, real connection is about depth. The kind of stillness you share when you linger over a cup of tea, the warmth of a conversation that stretches into the afternoon, the comfort of knowing someone is truly present with you. For kids today, connection is about instant response, digital presence, and shared moments online, sometimes in the form of a meme, a group chat, or a funny video. Neither way that is wrong. They're just different love languages. One generation speaks in the poetry of letters, the other in emojis and GIFs. The real problem isn't the phone itself, it's the feeling of being left out of a world you don't understand. For many grandparents, every scroll, tap, and laugh at a silent screen is a reminder that there's a part of their grandchild's life they can't quite reach. So, how do we bridge this gap? Here are 3 gentle ways to bring 2 generations a little closer, no matter how different their definitions of connection might be. First, acknowledge the feeling behind the comment. When a grandparent sighs, "You're always on that thing," the real message might be, "I miss you." A simple response can go a long way. "I get it. You miss more eye contact. I'll try to be more present." It's about recognizing the longing behind the words. Second, involve them in your tech instead of excluding them. Show Grandma your favorite funny video, or ask Grandpa to help record a message or even a TikTok story together. Sometimes just sharing a small part of your online world can make them feel included, and maybe even help them understand why you love it. Third, set small, device-free moments together, not as punishment, but as rituals to cherish. Maybe it's dinner without phones, a bedtime chat, or a 10-minute walk around the block. In those moments, you're not rejecting technology, you're choosing presence together. In the end, what feels like addiction to one generation can feel like normalcy to the other. But understanding doesn't mean you have to agree. It means finding ways to meet in the middle, to build tiny bridges of empathy and patience, one conversation at a time. What tech tension have you seen in your own family? Every home has its own story, its own mix of frustration and love. Remember, it's not about choosing sides. It's about staying connected in all the ways that matter.